Hello everybody, Lord Almighty here. Today is Saturday, March 7th, 2020, and I have once again driven north to fish one of the listed wild trout streams in the state of New Jersey. And this one is a little different than most. Most of them are up in the mountains, you gotta do some hiking to get to them, but this one actually runs right through a suburb. So shouldn't have to do as much walking as I normally would to fish streams like this. And I'm gonna see if this suburban trout stream can give up anything today. There's a fish. Oh, he came off. That was definitely a fish. See that swirl back there? Man, that felt like a nice one too. All right, well, there's fish in here. That's always a good sign. Snagged. Damn it. There are branches out there. Oh, I think it's stuck good. Let me see if I can see it out there. Yeah, if it's stuck in wood, I don't think I'm gonna get it back. I'm just gonna have to break it off. Dang it. Broke it off. Well, that didn't take long to lose my first lure of the day. That's why we bring multiple lures, right? Oh, I see something. What is it? That might be a little trout. If he is, I think I spooked him. He's real tiny though. He's like maybe 3 inches. He's right there. He came down from the head of the pool. I don't know if he was following my lure or trying to get away from it. But regardless, he looks pretty agitated right now. I doubt I'll get him to bite. Yeah, he just turned away from the bait, so he's not gonna play. I was hoping with the rain that we got yesterday that the little creeks would be colored up a little bit. You know, the water wouldn't be as crystal clear as it is now, but we're dealing with ultra clear water, bright sunny sky, shaping up to be kind of a tough day. Definitely feel like I'm gonna have to put in some work. Okay, well, there's 2 things I'm starting to see up this way. Really, really skinny water and no trespassing signs. So I think I am going to turn around, head back, and move downstream of where I started. I'll probably hit the bridge again since that spot looks like it could hold multiple fish, but I think the further up I go, the less fishable water I'm going to find, and the more private property I'm going to find too. So time to turn around. Well, here I am just past the bridge, and I am moving all sorts of fish in this hole. The bigger ones look like suckers, but there's definitely some trout in there too. And I've had a couple take a look at my little curltail grub I got on right now. They haven't committed, but they're curious. Maybe I can get one to commit. Although, with this clear water and bright sun, I'm sure these fish can probably see my lips moving right now. So it might be really tough to get them to bite. Well guys, I decided to make a move to a spot a lot further downstream. I was not a fan of that last spot, and not just because I wasn't catching anything. There really wasn't a whole lot of fishable water upstream or downstream from the bridge, so you pretty much had that one hole and that was it. So I decided to move down. This is actually the most downstream boundary of what is considered the wild trout section of this stream, and I'm hoping that it's going to open up into some nicer holes that hold some hungry trout. Just had one follow right out from under where that tree is overhanging. He was small, maybe about 3 or 4 inches, but would have been nice to have another hookup. It's been a while since my last one. There's a trout right there. I see him rising. Look at that. He's not a bad size either. Yeah, he's just coming right up and slurping stuff off the surface. Huh. Well, okay, I think what I'm gonna do then is... Crap, I don't know how to approach this. I think I'm gonna go back downstream and then cast up. Because there's a decent... This whole section here looks pretty nice. So, I'll go down a little bit, cross, and then start casting upstream. Ooh! That was a hit. He hit it. I don't know if he felt the hooks. Let's see if he'll come back for it. Oh, he followed it. He followed it. I'm hoping he didn't see me. Alright, well that fish followed it a couple of times after the initial hit. I don't know if he's spooked or not, but I'm going to try coming at him from a different angle. I'm going to walk around and then get up to the top of that pool and then cast downstream. See if that makes a difference. Okay, that fish is rising again, so I don't think it's spooked. Wish I had my fly rod with me. Not that it probably would have made a difference. The only dry flies I've ever fished with are poppers. Are those considered dry flies? I mean, they do float. Well, guys, I don't think I have much of a chance at that fish. He hit it once, he followed it a couple of times, but I think now he realized that the flies are real and the spinner might not be. So he's just taking flies now. But that's kind of interesting because it's broad daylight and he was just hanging right in the sunny part of the creek. Ooh, I think that was a hit. Let me see if I can replicate that cast. Been having difficulty with that today. Great. Just perfect. That's what I mean when I said I had trouble replicating my casts today. Replicated that one right into a damn tree branch. Let me see if I can try something here. Got it. I'll just break that. Okay, good. Man, today has been an absolute grind. I haven't landed a single fish. I've lost 4 or 5 lures. And I waded in over my muck boots and now my feet are wet. It's just been rough. I'm hoping I can get one. If I can get one, that'll make it all worth it. Oh, look at that. That's the most aggressive rise I've seen all day. Ooh, just had one swipe at it. Little guy. Not sure if it was a trout or a creek chub. Oh, there's one. Fish on. Creek chub. Well, it ain't a trout, but I ain't getting skunked today. All right, well, thank you. Well, everybody, really took one on the chin today. Just couldn't really put anything together. Got a few fish to hit, but couldn't land any of them. Barely avoided the skunk. I never felt so grateful to get a 3-inch creek chub, but that's the kind of day it's been. It's not that the fish weren't there. I saw plenty of them, but we had tough conditions with this clear water and high sun, and getting them to commit was just a real chore today. But the good news is it's still really early in the season. Plenty of year left, plenty of trips left to turn this thing around, and hopefully we'll get on a pretty big bite soon. So thank you all so much for joining me, and I will see you on the next adventure.